A local elementary school teacher was placed on leave for comments about Charlie Kirk. We are live with the details.
Reeled back in. Why the beloved PCH restaurant may not be gone for good after all.
Rate hike. Your electric bill could be going up as early as next month. What you need to know.
Plus, why you might spot pink waters along the Santa Monica shore this September. We'll tell you about the research behind this unusual sight. News at 5 starts now.
Malibu's only live newscast. This is NewsWaves 32, live.
A Las Virgenes school district teacher is placed on administrative leave after posting about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Good evening, I'm Alexa McGlathery.
And I'm Nina Fife. Welcome to NewsWaves. The 30-year-old pre-K through 8th grade English teacher was placed on leave after posting about Charlie Kirk's death on Facebook. NewsWaves 32 reporter Melissa Houston joins us live from the Mariposa School of Global Education in Agoura Hills. Melissa?
Thank you, Nina. Behind me is a school that is in the midst of a teacher suspension after the Mariposa school educator took to Facebook to share her thoughts on Charlie Kirk's death. Teacher Rachel West McKagan from Mariposa School of Global Education, who is listed as an intervention specialist, is being placed on administration leave due to the comments she made on the Charlie Kirk shooting. The Las Virgenes Unified School District released a statement saying the post was vile and inappropriate, and confirmed that McKagan had been placed on leave while an investigation was underway. I went to the school where McKagan worked this morning, and no parents were willing to speak to me on camera about the situation. However, online, the district's comment sections have been filled with strong reactions from parents and community members. District leaders say that their priority is ensuring that classrooms remain a place of respect, learning, and safety while the case is being reviewed. Across many professors and levels of teaching, people are being suspended or fired for taking to social media to post their concerns about Charlie Kirk's death. A UCLA employee was also placed on leave just this week for taking to social media and posting about the death of Charlie Kirk. Thank you, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Melissa. A possible reversal in the decision to not allow the Reel Inn restaurant to rebuild. NewsWaves reporter Emma Martinez joins us live from the site of the restaurant with what's driving the change. Emma?
Thanks, Alexa. The tide may be turning for the owners of the Malibu Reel Inn. The customers may just be the reason that this beloved seafood restaurant can rebuild.
Support for the Reel Inn pouring in from around the world.
I said, look, if you're rebuilding and you need help, you really need, I mean, it's not just money as well, and you need hands out there. I said, I would come over and spend a month out there and get my arms, roll my sleeves up and get in and help.
This British music executive is one of the many people willing to work to see the one-of-a-kind seafood restaurant rebuilt.
I know there's other people that would want to try and do everything in their power to make this happen.
On August 30th, the Wall Street Journal reported the state of California would not continue to lease the site to the restaurant's owners. Reel Inn supporters did not take no for an answer. Facebook posts like this had thousands of comments expressing disappointment in the state. Some comments, like Leonard's, told stories. Leonard fell in love with the restaurant during one of his work trips.
Felt rustic, it felt genuine, it felt like it had a real soul in there.
The Reel Inn became a sentimental spot for Leonard through all phases of his life.
So it's really gone through just being me on my own, to myself and my wife, and to now my wife and our children.
The founder of Topanga Reach shared similar family memories about the beloved restaurant.
It's like where we held all of our celebratory, family dinners, like after graduations, after the school play. It's where I took my son for his very first outing when he was like 2 weeks old.
For DeLewis, it was more than a restaurant.
It just was like, wow, we felt it was like our second kitchen, our second living room.
Less than a week after the state shut down the possibility of rebuilding, the owners of the Reel Inn received a letter from California's Park and Recreation Department saying they will support a path to the restaurant coming back to the state park property. DeLewis says the massive pushback from customers is a main reason the decision is turning around.
I mean, the community members are the only reason that this is happening in turning around in a positive way.
There are still many hurdles, including a lack of water, sewage, and power on the property, but DeLewis says the restaurant owners have a community of support, no matter what.
Honestly, they could start out with a bare-roomed shack and people would be lined up around the corner to support them.
You can see that the LA water and power crews are using the property behind me as a staging ground to restore the power grid in the Pacific Palisades in Malibu. With that, there's no timeline for the rebuilding, but with the support of a GoFundMe page that raised over $200,000, the owners said they absolutely would rebuild. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Emma. Heartbreaking, but I know a lot of us here in Malibu are hoping to see those restaurants make a comeback. The city of Calabasas is threatening legal action against LA County and the sanitation district after toxins have been found in the Calabasas landfill. The landfill was cleared in order to accept up to 5,000 tons of fire debris every day for 6 months, a decision that sparked a lot of outrage within the community for health and safety reasons. Last month, the city was able to test the landfill and found hazardous levels of copper in the soil. Mayor Peter Kraut released a letter addressing the issue and outlining the city's steps moving forward with the case, which can be found on the city's website.
The city of Calabasas is preparing for a wildlife protection plan. The city has developed a plan and they recommend clearing defensible space around your property, keeping important documents accessible, and making an evacuation plan. Residents can complete an online survey to provide input on strategies for protecting families and the community during wildfires.
Southern California Edison wants to raise your bill again, and it goes to state regulators on Thursday. The proposed increase would be by an average of nearly 10%, which would roughly come out to an increase of $200 a year for the average household. This is not the only rate increase Edison customers may see, as the company is currently pursuing above-ground safety projects. The proposed increase will go before the California Public Utilities Commission in San Francisco on Thursday.
And the Malibu Labor Exchange may be getting a new building. The project was approved last night by the Malibu Planning Commission.
And so this was a big improvement having a permanent structure.
The building will replace a current trailer that's located behind the Malibu Santa Monica City College branch. That old trailer is not permitted. Commissioners debated the cost of the building last night. The new structure is $600,000 for just 700 square feet. In the end, the commissioners voted 3-1 in favor of the project, and now the vote will go to City Council. Funding for the project will come from Malibu's general fund and a community development block grant.
And fall is around the corner, but we are still feeling the heat.
It was very hot today, but a big change in the weather is coming from a tropical storm in the Pacific.
And tickled pink, the reason why the ocean water in the Santa Monica Pier is changing colors.
Plus, the new service that's flying around Calabasas with free rides for residents.
You can say with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the most thing that helps to change a life. Book people unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The Pacific just went pink, and it's all for research. Yesterday, scientists poured 10 gallons of non-toxic rhodamine dye into the ocean near the Santa Monica Pier. It helps UCLA research track currents, water circulation, and figure out if the pier's breakwater needs repairs. And don't worry, the dye is safe for people, wildlife, and your Instagram feed. The goal? To keep the pier standing strong for millions of future visitors.
The coast is the place to be during this late summer heat. Amy is here with this week's forecast. Hi, Amy.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Okay, so have you heard of the thunderstorms that might be happening?
I have not heard. I was expecting the heat.
No, but I'll be sure to tell you all about it.
Yes.
Although it looked like summer out there today, we are experiencing late summer heat. Storms are on the way with Tropical Storm Mario, which began off the southwestern coast of Mexico. It is making its way to California. The National Weather Service has issued warnings of 6-foot waves on the south-facing beaches with a high chance of thunderstorms Wednesday through Friday. We can expect monsoon-like conditions. Taking a look at our surrounding areas, Santa Monica has a high of 78 degrees with a low of 65 degrees. Further inland, we can see much hotter temperatures. Agora Hills, Thousand Oaks, Calabasas with highs of 92 degrees and lows of 60 to 63 degrees. Right here in Malibu, we have temperatures of 89 degrees and lows of 65 degrees. A heat advisory will be in effect for a few more hours just until 7 p.m. The fire threat in Malibu is currently at a low. The surf on Malibu's first point today was low to fair with 1 to 2 foot waves. But tomorrow we start to see effects of the tropical storm Mario as the waves increase to 3 to 4 foot waves. Looking ahead at the remainder of this week, tomorrow we can see temperatures as it will start to cool down and we'll see monsoonal moisture moving in. We'll have a high of 82 degrees and a low of 63 degrees. Thursday, it will be a high of 74 degrees and drop to a low of 63 degrees. For the next 2 days, we'll have 20% chance of rain. Friday, we will continue with relatively the same temperatures, and the morning will have passing clouds and a high of 76 and a low of 62 degrees. Saturday, we will remain steady, reaching 78 degrees and a low of 62 degrees.
Well, thank you so much, Amy. I'm very excited to see that First Point is getting some surf. That's exactly what we want to hear.
Yes, I know my roommate is looking forward to getting back out there and hitting those waves.
Yes, for sure.
Well, I know I'm excited for this chance of rain, so we're excited for the weather all around. Thanks for the report,
yes,
Amy.
Of course.
The Calabasas Flyer is making rides more affordable, and for now, free. The Flyer is open to all on weekends from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., but for residents 65 and older and for those with disabilities, rides are available on Mondays and Fridays. Regular fares are $2.50 within the city and $4 to select destinations outside, but all rides are free through October 17th. The service just started yesterday.
You've got a friend in the Sheriff's Department. The Malibu and Lost Hills Station is now offering a chat with a sheriff service. You can now virtually meet with a deputy sheriff to report non-emergency crimes or simply to ask law enforcement related questions. This service is intended to make local law enforcement more accessible, efficient, and responsive. You can schedule your virtual deputy appointment by scanning this QR code or going to the station's website.
And step right up, the fun house at the Santa Monica Pier is back.
But this time, a twist, turning it into more of a fright house.
Still ahead, a night of music, faith, and community inside Pepperdine's annual Worship Summit.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Got a quarter?
What are you, superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Some local high schools are coming in at high rankings. Both Malibu and Santa Monica High School were named as two of the best high schools in America by U.S. News. Santa Monica earned a spot in the top 5% out of the nearly 18,000 public schools that were evaluated. Malibu High came in the top 11%. The Santa Monica and Malibu Unified School District said these honors reflect their dedicated educators and students.
There's a new reason to laugh and scream at the Santa Monica Pier. The Funhouse at Pacific Park has returned to Santa Monica. Originally built in the 1920s, the original Funhouse was cartoon-themed and inspired by the 1936 Toonerville Trolley comic strip series. The new 2,800-square-foot Funhouse now has an eerie twist. Inside, guests won't find cartoons, but should expect to encounter loud noises, tight spaces, bright lights, and special appearances from the scary Sprinkles the Clown.
I definitely have to see what's going on with Sprinkles the Clown.
Trust me, it's terrifying. You don't want to check it out.
Well, hello, guys.
Hi.
Yes, well, this past weekend we did have the Worship Summit this weekend, so that was fantastic.
Excited to hear about it. From faith to a major festival lineup.
Eden is here with details on two big music events in entertainment.
Yes, 5,000 people filled Pepperdine's Alumni Park Saturday, all coming together in song, prayer, and fellowship at the 5th Annual Worship Summit.
A powerful night of worship. Before lighting up the stage of the Worship Summit, headliners Carrie Job and Cody Carnes emphasized how special it is for the Pepperdine and Malibu community to come together.
I love that the scripture says that God commands a blessing where there's unity. And it just feels like that. From your leadership to the student body, it's just like we want to exalt the name of the Lord.
In his message, Francis Chan reiterated the power of unity.
And so if you've got thousands of young people saying, God, we want your presence on this campus. We worship you. Come down here. I mean, that's where the blessing's going to be.
Chan reminded the crowd the summit was not just a concert. It was a call to seek a deeper, personal relationship with God. The Worship Summit also highlighted the hard work of Pepperdine students, alumni, and faculty. Pepperdine's homegrown worship group, Waves Worship, performed alongside a student choir. Waves Worship just released their first original album. Associate director of the group, Lily Santilli, says the goal of the album is to help students find faith everywhere.
Even if one student listens to this album and encounters the heart of the Father, it will have all been worth it. Like, it's so not about streams or followers or any of that.
It was the 5th year of the Worship Summit that first kicked off in 2021 and has continued every year since. Pepperdine President Jim Gash said it is a priority-setting event.
The purpose of the Worship Summit was to declare to our community that faith comes first.
Wow, what an amazing event for the community, and so many big names, with Cody Carnes obviously being a 4-time Grammy winner.
Yes, it was such a beautiful event. It was so wonderful seeing everyone from different walks of life. You saw children, you saw students, you saw alumni, and it was so beautiful.
Honestly, that's super incredible. Thank you so much, Eden, for covering such a fantastic event.
Yes, thank you. Well, staying on the topic of music, the Coachella lineup for 2026 has finally been announced. Headliners including Justin Bieber, Karol G, and Sabrina Carpenter.
Coachella, see you back here on a headline.
Carpenter is living up to the promise she made back in the festival in 2024. Coachella will be held over 2 weekends in Indio, with the first weekend starting on April 10th and going to the 12th. The second weekend will be from April 17th to the 19th. Mark your calendars. Passes will go on sale on Friday at 11 a.m.
I gotta be there for that sale. I mean, Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, and there's so many good DJs going as well. It's truly a fantastic lineup.
I will be there too.
Yes, well, I'll see you there.
Agree. I already saw Sabrina Carpenter live, but wow, she's a great performer, so would have to see her again.
I love it. When there's a triathlon in Malibu,
there are celebrity participants.
From the office to the beach, actor David Denman shares why he can't stop signing up for the challenge.
Plus, it's cute, but is it a boy or a girl? A gender reveal you don't want to miss.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first element, helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Catherine is here with results from Malibu's annual triathlon.
And a new addition to the tradition. Catherine?
Yes, thank you, Alexa. In the water, on wheels, and on foot, triathletes young and old competed this weekend on Saturday and Sunday at the annual Zuma Beach Triathlon. This event is known to have stars in attendance for their celebrity relay category. Actor and Southern California local David Denman started doing triathlons for a very unique purpose.
I got introduced to these when I was on The Office between season 2 and 3. I needed to lose some weight.
Denman still uses triathlons to transition in between his roles.
I thought I'd gotten to a point that I wasn't going to do them anymore, and then I had to train for Peacemaker, this show I'm on now, and I went, I think I'm probably going to have to do another triathlon.
After participating in his first race 20 years ago, triathlons are now a part of Denman's lifestyle.
You know, I did that one, and then I was immediately like, oh my God, I want to do another one. When's the next one?
His favorite part of the triathlon is the variety.
For me, like, I like doing something different every day. When you're training, you know, you're swimming one day, you're biking another day, you're running another day.
Denman also races for the feeling he gets when he crosses the finish line.
I say all the time, I'm not here to compete, I'm here to complete. I'm just having a good time.
He competed and completed alongside almost 1,000 participants. Actor and Southern California local David Denman started doing...
Super impressive. I mean, David Denman, that's an incredible actor, huge fan of The Office. Amazing that we get to see him compete in these triathlons.
Yeah, and we saw a great finish in the Olympic race with Nico Wood. He ran under 2 hours as the winner.
Wow, an impressive showing in the triathlon, it seems.
Yes, Nico Wood ran under 2 hours, and he was from South Africa. In addition to celebrities, young competitors also participated in their own triathlon category on Sunday. Around 100 kids raced over the weekend in the first ever kids triathlon. There were categories for 9 to 11-year-olds, 12 to 14-year-olds, and a parent-child race. The younger age group swam 100 yards, biked 3 miles, and ran half a mile. The winner in this group did it all in 18 minutes and 22 seconds. The proceeds of the race are going to the Challenged Athletes Organization and the Malibu Boys and Girls Club.
Wow, that's incredible, but definitely feeling like I should start training for triathlons because there's no way I could do that in the time that those kids did it.
I know, me neither, but a new tradition is exciting.
Yes, very exciting. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Of course.
And a Michigan zoo has welcomed a new baby hippo. This endangered pygmy hippo, who is currently unnamed, was born at the John Ball Zoo on September 3rd. Less than 2,500 pygmy hippos exist in the wild, and only 4 have been born in U.S. zoos within the last year. To celebrate the birth of the calf, the zoo hosted a gender reveal party last week. The father hippo, Jahari, ate a watermelon filled with blueberries and blue jello, revealing that the newborn is a boy.
That will do it for us this evening. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and we'll see you next week. Have a great night.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Got a quarter?